All right, so going through the human digestive system, guys, we're going to start right up top with the mouth. So here is the lips right here. Okay, from there, guys, we enter, this is the oral vestibule here. Okay, teeth, of course, oral cavity. The roof made up of the hard palate here, soft palate here, and then the uvula hanging down here. Here is your tongue. Okay, and then we pick up the the oral pharynx right here. Okay, the laryngeal pharynx right here, and then we enter into the esophagus. This is the esophagus here. Okay, go to the stomach. Right here, guys, we have the cardiac sphincter, also known as the lower esophageal sphincter here. This area here, this bump, guys, known as the fundus of the stomach. Okay, lesser curvature of the stomach, greater curvature of the stomach. Inside, we have the gastric rugae here. This region here where it funnels down, that is known as the pyloric region. And then right here, guys, where it thins, that is the pyloric sphincter right there. Okay, now from there, we go into the duodenum. Here's the duodenum here, guys, not too long, only about 8 to 10 inches. Here's those pica circularises right here. Remember, they go throughout the small intestines. Okay, now small intestines, guys, smooth on the outside, very rough on the inside. Okay, and if you look at the large intestines, they're rough on the outside and they're going to be very smooth on the inside. Now, another difference, small intestines are very, very thick walled. The large intestines, guys, are super thin. It's like a vinyl glove. If you ever put those vinyl gloves on for washing dishes. That's why a lot of times, guys, if you get a colonoscopy, they wind up what? Puncturing it, okay? Because they send the instrument right through the wall because it's very, very thin walled, okay? So you got to be careful with them, okay? So here's the duodenum. Duodenum is known as the mixing bowl to the digestive system, okay? Here we have the common bile duct right here, okay? And over here, of course, we have the pancreas. Won't use that on this model because we have a individual pancreatic model, okay? Now, once again, when we work the small intestines, guys, you got to start backwards. Look where it connects to the large intestines. Check out the color. So that is the pale color. So that makes this dark color one the duodenum, okay? That's the duodenum here. Remember, 80 to 90% of absorption of nutrients happens in the duodenum. Any that are missed then get picked up by the ileum, okay? So here's the ileum. Over here, guys, where the small intestines connect into the large intestines or the colon, we have the ileocecal valve right here, okay? Now, this first area is known as the cecum of the large intestines or the colon. Here's your appendix right here, okay? And then we have the haustra, which are those bubbles, okay? Those are the haustra. And then you'll notice the lawn, we're missing a section here, guys, but we have the longitudinal muscles coming through. That's your tinea coli, okay? Now, for the large intestines, we got the ascending colon. We have a hepatic flexure, because that's where the liver would sit. Well, we would have the transverse colon, and then we would have the splenic flexure on this side. Descending colon makes an S shape. That's the sigmoid colon. Here's the rectum, and then here's the internal and external anal sphincters, okay?
This is part of the colon?
Yeah, that's the descending, okay. Oh, let me just bang this out. So here's our liver, guys. Right lobe, left lobe. Here's the round ligament right here. Gallbladder, okay. Cystic duct right here. All right, and these are your hepatic ducts, okay. That's it there, okay. Okay, now, over here, we got the two out of, or I'll show you all three. Let's start out here. So here's the parotid gland, guys. Okay, these are one of your salivatory glands. They make the saliva. Here's the parotid duct. Now, in here, guys, we are going to have the sublingual glands and then the submandibular. Submandibular is deeper on the mandible, okay? Okay, so that's pretty much it for this guy. All right. Now, come up to the big boy right here, and this guy's got really good salivary glands right here, guys. Got the nice parotid gland on the side here. Got the parotid duct, okay? Over here, guys, sublingual gland underneath the tongue, and this is the submandibular gland there, okay? All right, get them out of here. Okay. All right, so here's the stomach. Hopefully. Come on. These things are a pain. Do they match? Yay. Okay, so guys, here's your stomach. Lesser curve, greater curve. Here's the fundus of the stomach, esophagus, okay, pyloric region here, okay. Muscular layers, guys. First layer, longitudinal muscles, okay. Second layer, circular muscles. Third layer, the oblique muscles, okay. Open this guy up. And nothing spectacular in here. Guys, right here, this muscle at the entrance, that's the cardiac sphincter or your lower esophageal sphincter. You can give me either name for that. Gastric rugae, okay. Over here, pyloric area. Right here, guys, pyloric sphincter. Lesser curve, greater curve, fundus. All right, everybody cool with that? Okay, let's see where we'll drop to now. We'll go to right here. So guys, small intestines. Okay, I won't ask you to differentiate here because they're not colored. I'll use that here, okay? But we got a pretty good set of colons here. So right here, guys, we have the cecum down here. Let's pop this guy off. Come on. I wonder if it's like Cracker Jacks and get a surprise. Never had this off here. Come on. Ta-da. Thank you. So here's the ileum. This is the cecum. Right here, guys, that is representative of the ileocecal valve. Okay? Now, we have our ascending colon going up. We have the hepatic flexure here. Transverse colon coming across. Splenic flexure here. Comes down, guys, descending colon. Makes an S-shaped loop. That's the sigmoid colon. And then it connects to the rectum right here. Okay? So that's a pretty good model for the colon. Let's get this puppy back in. Okay. Now, liver's pretty easy, guys. Once again, big side, that's the right lobe, left lobe here. We go to the back. This is the caudate lobe right here. And then this lobe right here, guys, that's the quadrate lobe. Okay, so those are your four lobes. We look at the gallbladder. Okay, we have the gallbladder. We have the cystic duct here. These are your hepatic ducts, common hepatic duct, and then they combine together and make the common bile duct, which will go to your duodenum. Over here's the round ligament right here, guys. Okay, so that's it for that. And then over here, we are going to have the pancreas and the duodenum. So, duodenum here, what can I ask? What's he known as? Mixing bowl of the digestive system. Plica circularis is coming through, okay? What you got here, head of the pancreas, tail of the pancreas, main pancreatic duct comes across and down, and then we have the accessory pancreatic duct right here, okay? These are the major and minor papilla, duodenal papilla right here. That's the openings, guys, to the ducts.
Which one's the major one?
Major's the bigger one, minor's the smaller one, okay? Now, over here, once again, we have the gallbladder, cystic duct coming here. We have our hepatic ducts here, common hepatic ducts, and then those form together, guys, which will make the common bile duct that goes from the liver around your stomach and comes through here. This is the common bile duct, and that will team up with your main pancreatic duct to secrete the bile salt into the duodenum. Okay? All right, so that's it for the digestive.